Shpiel. I'm your host, Michael Portman.
And I'm Melissa Berger.
So, how's it going today?
Pretty good.
Good? You excited for a special holiday today
Yes,
that we're having?
it is my favorite holiday.
It's your favorite holiday?
Yes.
Oh man, this is one of
I'm
my
wearing
top
my
favorites.
Passover sweater.
That's-
It's Egyptian themed.
Oh, that's really cool. Where'd you get that at?
Wild Man Vintage on Mass.
Really?
Yeah,
They
I collect holiday sweaters, and I
Wow.
saw this and couldn't pass it up.
So, where's mine at?
You gotta go hunting for it yourself.
Okay, fine. So, Passover story of Moses leading the Jews out of Egypt. Do you want to kind of tell that story shortly and quickly as best you can?
Wow.
I know there's a lot to the story.
There's a lot of
but
information there. Yeah, so Pharaoh was like, oh, like the Hebrews are really powerful, so let's kill all their sons so that they don't start an army and rise up against us. And they were enslaved for like 400 years.
It was a long time. I don't
Yeah,
remember
like a long
exactly.
time. I wasn't there. I couldn't tell you.
Wow.
But then Moses, to be saved from being killed, was put in a basket down the river. Pharaoh's wife found him, adopted him as a son. He was raised as an Egyptian, and then found out that he was actually a Hebrew, ran away, lived in the desert, got married, saw a bush burning, but not burning, and it talked and said that...
It was basically God
saying,
hey, you need to go free the Jews from Egypt and the slavery.
Exactly. Yeah. So he went and talked to Pharaoh, and Pharaoh was like, no, sorry, like we need our slaves. So then Moses was like, all right, but like some bad stuff's gonna happen if you don't. Right. And then like 10 bad things happened.
The 10 plagues, absolutely.
And then Pharaoh was like, fine, you can go.
And so Moses led the Jews out of Egypt, and probably the best part was the splitting of the sea.
Yeah,
and
that was a good part.
Yeah, to help the Jews get through the water.
And in the Prince of Egypt, you can see like the whale on the side.
Prince of Egypt's an awesome movie.
That's the best movie. I plan on watching that like 4 times this week. So.
It's on Netflix. Do you know?
Yes.
No, it is?
Yes.
Okay, I heard it was on Netflix.
It was last year at least.
Well, I'm gonna check Netflix.
I think it's still there.
Awesome.
And the best part of that movie is that the guy who voices Pharaoh also plays Voldemort.
Whoa, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Sorry, we got a Harry Potter fan in the house here. So that's basically the generic story of Passover. Now, for Passover, what do you do? Like, do you celebrate with family? Does your family have like some good recipes or food?
Yeah.
Traditional food that they cook?
Yeah, so we always do Seder at my aunt's house with the cousins, and we bring some friends along sometimes. And my mom makes the best brisket.
Brisket? Oh, hold on. I know we had this argument earlier.
We did.
But my mom makes the best brisket.
No, but like my mom's brisket is really good. She puts
fantastic.
ginger ale and like ketchup in it. I don't know. There's wine that goes into it. It's really good.
My mom's brisket's too good to not share. Like,
but
I'm not gonna share with you.
Right,
I'm sorry. It's a secret family recipe.
I think everyone, same.
Okay,
I don't even know it yet. But someday. But I think like everyone thinks their mom's brisket is the best brisket. I
think you're supposed to support your mom, and no matter what.
Yeah, but I think everyone like really genuinely believes that their mom's is the best.
Right. I guess so. So one of my favorite foods that I eat during Passover is matzah pizza.
That's a good one.
It's a pretty good one. Instead of regular leavened bread, we use matzah, which is unleavened bread, because the Jews didn't have enough time to leaven the bread when they're escaping Egypt. So now we eat matzah to celebrate our escape from Egypt. And although it's very crunchy and can be salty, it's still pretty delicious. And I think we're gonna make some matzah pizza. We have Rachel Frisch from Hillel here today, and she's gonna help us make she's gonna help us make some matzah pizza, and I'm really excited to eat some too.
Are you gonna share?
I'll share a little bit.
All right.
So after the commercial break, we will show you how to make this delicious and simple matzah pizza for you for your great Passover meal.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back. We are here with some delicious matzo cheese and sauce to make our very own matzo pizza. So this is what matzo looks like. It looks like a little piece of cardboard, but it's really not. It represents the unleavened bread that we discussed earlier. And basically how you make matzo pizza is you have this, you grab a spoonful of sauce, put on some cheese, cook it in the microwave for about 30 seconds to a minute, and you'll create something that looks delicious like this. We already made some earlier. We were getting a little bit hungry, so we already went ahead. So do y'all want to get started on making pizza? So here we've got Rachel Frisch. She is here representing Hillel. Hi Rachel, how are you doing?
Look at that technique.
Good, how are you?
Doing very good.
What a good scoop.
So we talked about Melissa and I's Passover traditions and favorite foods. What's yours?
So this is actually like a pretty non-traditional food, but my aunt always makes this. So first of all, she makes terrible matzo ball soup, which I didn't even know was possible.
That's never good.
But she makes this really good soup. Other than that, with like egg whites and there's like a little bit of yolk in it, and I don't know exactly what it is, but it's always my favorite part of Passover, and we always go to her house for
What's
second
it called
night.
again?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You should ask your aunt next time.
Yeah, I should. Here, I'm
And
gonna
like
pass that
ask
to
for
you.
recipes so that we could share it with us.
Yeah, I will next time.
Awesome. So, where are you doing this Passover?
I am going to Oklahoma with a close family friend to be with his family because my family is too far away in Texas.
Yeehaw. Texas. You're from Dallas, correct?
Mm-hmm, Dallas.
Awesome. And you're from straight Dallas or a suburb?
Straight Dallas.
Straight Dallas.
Straight out of Dallas.
Straight. Yo, straight out of Dallas. That's awesome.
All right.
So, do you know what's going to be on the meal plan for this Passover?
I have no idea.
You
My
have no
friend
idea.
actually didn't even know that I was coming. His mom invited me to the Seder, and then I just
That's
kind of
hilarious.
told him he was giving me a ride, and that was how that happened.
That's awesome. So wait, he found out from you?
He found out from me because his mom invited me, and I told him
Right.
that I was hitching a ride with him.
His mom didn't mention anything to him at all.
I think
Sounds like a shidduch to me. I don't know.
kind of slipped her mind, I think. But yeah, I told him I was hitching a ride with him this weekend. He goes, "Why?" And I was like, "Because I'm coming home with you for Seder."
That's crazy. So you're just going for the weekend. You're going to come back for school, right?
Yeah,
of
but
course.
also keep kosher for Passover in my apartment.
Oh, that's pretty good. And I know you live with a former Shpiel
I do,
crew member,
with
Danny
Danny.
Malakoff. She's awesome and the best. What's she doing for Passover? Do you know?
She is going. She's got family in Overland Park,
Oh, okay.
so she's gonna
That's
go
not
do
too
Seder with
far
them.
away. Oh,
That's where
that's
I'll be.
awesome. So, I know Hillel's having Seder tonight.
Yeah,
correct?
tonight
Okay.
at 6 o'clock at Hillel's building on 722 New Hampshire.
I'm glad you have that memorized
I
because
do.
I,
I
don't.
basically live there.
You basically live there? Do you have like a bed set up and everything?
No, but I bring a blanket with me sometimes.
Awesome.
I'm not kidding.
That's
We passed the
and a
sauce.
pillow too, right?
No, usually I can use my sweatshirt as a pillow.
Okay, well, no, bring a pillow because
Resourceful.
pillows are much more comfortable than sweatshirts. So
Resourceful.
awesome. So at Hillel, what is your? Do you work with Hillel? What do
I
you do?
do.
Exactly?
I'm a student intern. My job is big event planning, so I was in charge of helping
okay.
plan Rock Chalk Shabbat, bagels and basketball.
Right.
Wow.
Sometimes I work with the team who does Shabbat dinners and stuff, and it's a good time.
The Shabbat around KU dinners.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
hosted a couple of Shabbat around KU dinners. One last semester was like a happy hour theme. We had like 20-something people show up because
Wow.
it was just like small plate, everyone could walk around, whatever. It was super nice. And then this semester I did one just for the Jews in the marching band. So
Wow,
that was cute.
That's
There are a
pretty
lot?
cool.
There's like 10 of us, but
Okay.
usually 8 of them, like 6 to 8 will show up. So it was a nice
Cool.
like small
That's cool.
group. It was
That's
cute.
cool.
It was fun.
So now that we made our fancy little cheesy matzo pizzas, we throw it in microwave, like I mentioned before, and it comes
how
out
long?
30 seconds to a minute.
30 seconds to a minute.
Yes. And then it comes out like this. Of course, it's nice and melted on there, and it tastes pretty good. Do y'all want a bite of this?
Sure.
Go
Why
for
not?
it. It's not as warm as it was earlier, but it's still Pretty
in
good.
the other corner.
Still pretty good. I like this a lot. I love matzo pizza. It's one of my favorite meals
Pretty
during
good.
Passover. So I like that. Anyways, after commercial break, let me finish eating here. So after the commercial break, we will come back. I'll be on talking about our Jewish news of the week, and I'll kind of explain where you can go for Passover,
Can I eat
these
one of these?
seders. A Dallas rabbi has resigned from his position at Congregation Shereth Israel. In an email to congregation members, Rabbi William Gershon said he has been fighting a long struggle over his sexual identity. Quote from the email, "I have wrestled for many years with questions of my sexual identity, but was unable to understand, accept, and integrate this most personal and most intimate aspect of myself." End quote. One member of the congregation I spoke with said she was upset with how quickly word got out to the general public as an article was published in the Dallas Morning News about this certain subject. She feels bad for the rabbi's family as her family is close with them and hopes everything can be resolved. 21 people were injured in a bus explosion this past Monday in South Jerusalem. At least 2 of the victims were seriously injured. The only death came from the supposed bomber, a 19-year-old Palestinian. Now this week for Passover, Hillel and Chabad at KU are hosting Seders for their students. Like Rachel mentioned earlier, Hillel will be having their Seder tonight at 6 p.m. at Hillel on New Hampshire Street, and Chabad will be having 2 Seders, one tonight and one tomorrow night. Tonight's Seder will be at 8 p.m., and tomorrow night, Saturday night, will be at 8:30 p.m. at the Chabad House. Thank you for tuning in to the Shpiel this week. Hope you all have a wonderful Passover. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and on Twitter at the Shpiel KU. Thank you. Happy Passover.